What's up, my pod fam? We back with another episode. How y'all doing? How y'all been? I hope all is well with y'all. Let's get right into this topic at hand. I think it's safe to say that men nowadays do not like women, and I'm all for the community. I love the community and what it stands for. However, it's giving gay. It's giving y'all don't like women. It's giving that y'all rather be with a man. Y'all were here to lead. Y'all were here to provide, to protect. We can't even turn to y'all. Like what's the tea about that? I'm so confused. I've never seen black women, I've never seen black women get bashed by black men so much. It's like y'all are so blunt and y'all are so outspoken with it when it comes to bashing black women. I feel like y'all. I think I'm just we really come into the like we don't give a fuck at this point. A lot of us stopped giving a fuck about y'all a long time ago because it's like y'all really don't give a fuck about us anyway. And like we just doing our own thing at this point. We living our best life. We taking trips. We taking care of us. We're healing and all of that. So we really don't care at this point, but it's just really getting annoying. It's just annoying to see how much black men do not like black women. And I'm not talking about the black men that are out here taking care of a woman and loving on a woman and pouring into a woman. I'm specifically talking about these men who do not like black women. And even to the men that, I mean, everybody have a preference, but it's like it's really what boils my blood is the black men that only date white women that love to bash black women. Like, huh? Make that make sense. Please make that make sense. As if you didn't come from a black woman. Come on now. Like, and it's so annoying how instead of uplifting us and supporting us in a time like this where the world is against us black women, you decide to go with the world and be against us as well. Then y'all throw us into these categories where society holds us to these certain type of standards, and it's like we can never win or something. Now, I'm not manifesting that. We are winning, baby. And I think that's why y'all are getting even more mad because we're waking up and we're understanding our worth a lot more and we're pouring into ourselves and loving ourselves and we're not caring about what the next person think of us. But it's the fact that society paints this picture of us and it's several different pictures that they want us to go by. And when we don't go by them, we're doing it wrong. Then we're not accepted. Like, I swear it's like we can't ever win with today's world being a black woman. And it's like we can be moms, but we can't be single moms. And if we're single moms, oh, you picked the wrong guy. You got multiple baby dads, you lost your value. Or it's like, oh, if you're married, you need to be reserved, you need to be quiet, you need to shut up and listen, you need to take care of the household. And it's like, um but you want to be free spirited, you not even free spirited, but you just want to do you want to live life and flow in your femininity, but you're dealing with a feminine man. So how can you be feminine when you're picking up this masculine role because you're not dealing with a masculine man? And it's like, child, we put that skirt on, we're a hoe, we're sluts, we don't know how to carry ourselves, we show our boobs, and we don't have self-respect and all of this other stuff. Like, baby, it's too much. It's too much. Will we ever go back to loving the black women? Will y'all ever go back to loving the black woman for her unconditionally? Or maybe I think the problem is a lot of y'all wasn't raised by men. Y'all was raised by moms that were single mothers. And she projected a lot of her trauma onto you as a boy. And now you're this man who's not a man that think you're a man, that demands respect, but don't give us none of the respect. And it's like you're also fighting your sexuality because you don't even know if you like women. You actually like men because you rather choose your homeboy over your girlfriend 24/7. And it's like, and what's crazy is you don't even have a car. So you driving passenger princess in your homeboy car Like, baby, it's all over the place. It's all over the place. But y'all really don't like women, and so's that, and we really don't give a fuck. We really don't give a fuck. Y'all are mad because we're the actual leaders. We're the actual leaders. You feel me? We guide, we protect. Confirmation. Come on now. Y'all are upset because the power we hold within ourselves, and y'all see that. And y'all try to take us away from that by lying and manipulating us and throwing us off by talking to, like, baby, we can't win when it comes to you men. And I can't stand that's why I'm really afraid. And the one type of woman I am afraid for is a male centered woman. Because you're always seeking a male's approval, and baby, whole time you will never get that approval that you need. That reassurance that you need, the reassurance that you're searching for, because it's always going to be something that you're not doing right. So now you're taking away from yourself on an everyday basis, especially if you're with this man, if you're dating this man, and that kind of stems from not having a good man in your life, a good man in your household, because a lot of women that grew up in a two-parent household that saw their fathers treating their mothers like goddesses that we are, then now they know what to accept and expect from a man, a god. You feel me? Because we're gods and goddesses. We're not queens and kings. Let's get that in our heads. But that's a different conversation for a different day. But if you think about it, it starts with the man. It starts with the man. And when you don't have a proper man leading the household, that creates dysfunction. I want y'all to think about that. I want you to really take that in. And I feel like this video can be a lot longer, and I would like to elaborate on things more with another opinion, like a male's opinion, because you guys do have a voice. I'm not a male hater. I'm not a man basher. I love my black men. It's just y'all need to do better because y'all are the leaders. We're supposed to look up to you as the head of the household, the leader, the masculine, like, and we don't get enough of that. So now we're taking on masculine roles. Now we're hyper independent because we can't depend on a man to do anything for us. And it's like when we do open our mouths and get a little vulnerable and ask you guys, like, babe, can you do that? It's always a forever and a day excuse. It's crazy how when your woman asks you to do something, you got several reasons why you cannot do it, or how you will do it later, or not at this time, or you'll have attitude and huff and puff. But as soon as your homeboy hits you up, like, hey bro, can I borrow $20? You giving that bread up instantly. You giving that bread up instantly. I'm calling you, babe, can you come pick me up from work? I'm about to be getting off. Oh, babe, you can't Uber, woo, woo. But as soon as your homeboy say, hey bro, let's take a ride. You going to pick him up quick. Baby, it's giving gay. It's giving gay. And if you like men, that's okay. We're in 2024, baby. We're living in 2024. Accept it. Don't live in denial. Embrace it. If that's what you are, don't be embarrassed, because like I said, we're living in different times now. A lot of men has came out the closet, and it's okay to come out the closet. But y'all really do not like black women. Black men do not like black women. And it's crazy because I see us black women dating out of our race, and we're getting treated so beautifully. We're getting taken on trips, and it's not even no user type situation. It's because that man knows what we deserve. That man understands our worth. How is it that I can date a Latino man or a Mexican man? He's hardworking. He comes home. He respects me. All I gotta do, baby, all of that will get you a hot meal, baby. Respecting me, loving me the correct way, understanding me, listening to me. You feel me? Because I will listen to you as well. And I'm not just trying to use Mexican men, but I'm just saying, out of our race, us black women can't even date a black man anymore. We search for certain things outside of our race because we see, yeah, social media is a big, you know, place where we go, but we see on social media how these men outside of our race is treating their women, and of course, gaining that actual experience in real life, we are treated better dating outside of our race. And then y'all want to come on here and say, oh, you just using him, you just using him. No, babe, we know our worth and they understand our worth as well. How are you mad because this man wants to buy me flowers and take me out on dates? It's like, and that's just bare minimum. That's little stuff that you should be doing on a day-to-day basis. How much energy you used or put in to try to get me and get my attention, you should still stay consistent with that. I want to still feel butterflies when I see you every day. You feel me? I still want to feel like it was our first date. And I know it's a fairy tale. I mean, it sounds like a fairy tale, and not all relationships is perfect, and it's okay. I understand we'll have our disagreements and things like that, but it's like, I want a fairy tale sometimes. And it's a shame how we have to date outside of our race to get that fairy tale lifestyle where we're going out the country. And I'm not talking about going on trips to Miami and Cali and shit like that. I'm talking about out the country. Gaining that experience outside of this United States world, you know, experiencing true romance. I love a man that could cook, baby. Cook me a beautiful ass meal something I've never had before. Y'all men don't want to cook. Like, can we do this? Like, if we're a partnership, and yes, I'm a woman that believes in 50-50. I'm cool with it. It don't really bother me. It don't really bother me. I'm one of them. It don't really bother me. I want my man to cook for me sometimes. There's going to be times where I don't feel like cooking. Why do I have to be if you know how to cook and I know how to cook, why am I the only person cooking? You know, like, and I noticed that there's a lot of Black women nowadays that's dating outside of our race because they want to experience something different, because they're not getting that within our own community, our own Black men. We're not getting that from them. Y'all have been so misleaded and misguided. It's scary. And it's like, I'm starting to see a lot of women not caring about relationships anymore, and men have just the lack of effort. And like, the dating pool is trash. The dating pool is trash. So what I'm gonna leave y'all with is, fuck what society says. Fuck what society thinks. Let's continue doing us. Let's continue healing, growing, working on ourselves. Who gives a fuck whether they feel we doing it right or wrong? This is our life, not theirs. Okay? Stop trying to fit yourself in a box because society paints that box or puts that box together for you, you know? I'm just gonna leave it at that. And yeah. Hopefully you guys gained something from this episode. And I will see y'all in the next episode. That's a wrap.